Hi, I'm Daryl Mosley, the Executive Director of the Humphreys County Chamber of Commerce. I want to welcome you today to Inside Humphreys County. And if you are a regular viewer of our show, you're going to notice some different surroundings today. And that's because I'm actually on location today at Johnsonville State Historic Park, here with Bob Holliday, who is a part of the part here, and in a little bit different clothing than I have seen you in the past. But you look great, but I think that fits right into what we're here to talk about today.
Yes, indeed. I'm dressed as a Union soldier, which will be stationed at the Johnsonville Depot in 1864. And we're gearing up for our 150th anniversary commemorative living history event, which will be October 31st, November 1st, and November 2nd, 2014. This is going to be a joint event between Johnsonville State Historic Park and Nathan Bedford Forrest State Park, which is located in Eva, Tennessee.
Right. And this, of course, this is something that you've been building and planning for this for a long time. And of course, as most folks know, and we talked earlier, I guess a few weeks ago, there was a significant, Civil War battle fought right in this area. And so you still have, obviously, of course, the museum is here that commemorates that. But you have a number of activities that are centered around this weekend of commemoration coming up.
Right. We're going to have a number of activities. Some will be here at the Welcome Center Museum. From October 31st, November 1st, and 2nd, we're going to be having a Civil War reproduction quilt show that will be here featuring some quilts from the White Oak Women's Exchange of Humphreys County. We're very excited to have that. We're also going to be hosting an Emancipation Proclamation exhibit that will be here in the Welcome Center. And the weekend of our event, we're also going to be hosting a commemorative cancellation stamp with the support of the new Johnsonville Post Office. That will be here in the Welcome Center. So we're very excited about that. At the park itself, over the 3 days, our focus is going to be on a Union encampment, and then at Nathan Bedford Forrest State Park, they'll be focusing on a Confederate encampment. So for the Johnsonville State Historic Park, Friday, October 31st, we're going to be hosting a school day. And we're very excited to be having schools participating from Humphreys County as well as from Perry County. We invite a number of home educators in the area to please attend. Sure. So for that, we're going to be having our presenters. We have over 50 reenactors that are scheduled to participate in this program. And they include everyone from having artillery demonstrations to having United States Color Troops, infantry represented, Union infantry in general, having mounted cavalry, as well. And then also we're going to have civilian impressions. We're going to have a 19th century doctor, a 19th century photographer as well. So with having those different presentations going on, we feel that there's going to be a lot of things for people to see and take in. A lot of focus is going to be on the school day for Friday, having the opportunities for the kids to interact with these living historians in order to really share the story of Johnsonville with them. So that'll be the day event. For October 31st at night, for the first time ever, we're hosting a Halloween program here at Johnsonville.
Really?
It'll be from 7 to 9 p.m. It'll be down in the Johnsonville Park. With that, it's going to be a 19th century Halloween. So we're going to have bonfires. We're going to have storytellers. We're going to have some 19th century storytelling activities and fortune-telling games like soldiers and civilians would have enjoyed that station at the Johnsonville Depot in 1864. So we invite people to bring lawn chairs, blankets. It's just going to be a great time Halloween evening. When you're done trick-or-treating, you're going to come down to the park and then be able to enjoy that storytelling.
Wow, that's just fascinating. What a great idea. That ought to be, and it's an opportunity to do something unlike most of us have ever done, never experienced anything like that. That would be wonderful. And that's just on Halloween night.
That's just on Halloween night, correct. Okay. And then the event continues November 1st, November 2nd. We're going to be open to the public on Saturday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m., Sunday 10 a.m. to 3 p.m., and again we'll have the Union artillery, cavalry, infantry, the civilian impressions. We'll have a food vendor. Pebble Isle is going to be providing food service for the weekend, so we'll have that available. We'll have parking down at Pebble Isle and then be shuttling people into the park as well and having porta-johns, etc. All the amenities will be covered and taken care of for our guests. And I also want to mention this entire program and event is free to the public. So we want to encourage people to come out, bring your family, bring your friends and neighbors, come to both events at Johnsonville State Historic Park and also at Nathan Bedford Forrest State Park. Yeah,
and of course it's just across the river, so it's certainly convenient if somebody could do both over the span of the weekend without any trouble. So,
yes.
Yeah, well, that's wonderful. You mentioned the Emancipation Proclamation exhibit or event. What is that exactly? Is that?
That will be a static exhibit. It's on loan from the University of Middle Tennessee. and they're going to be providing that for us. It'll have a number of banner panels to it that will provide information on the history of the Emancipation Proclamation and its significance on American history.
Well, that's interesting. Now, I understand there's also a hike, I think, that's a part of the weekend as well. Is that accurate?
There is a hike scheduled, but that will be for November 4th.
Oh, okay, so it's coming up later. Okay.
Right. We commemorate the Battle of Johnsonville and celebrate the actions of the people that lived here and fought here during the first weekend in November. But the actual day of the battle was November 4th of 1864. Okay. So for November 4th of 2014, we're going to be having a commemoration ceremony, which will be down at the park at 11 a.m. And we've invited a number of local officials and members of different historical societies to attend. It's open to the general public. We'd like to invite as many people as possible to come out for that ceremony. We'll have speakers. We're looking to potentially have some Civil War music for that program and just make that a nice official ceremony to commemorate the day of the Battle of Johnsonville, but also to have that as the grand opening of what is called the Upper Redoubt area of the park. That was an earthen fortification that was actually constructed after the Battle of Johnsonville, but because it saw very limited use, it's in fantastic shape as far as the Civil War earthwork goes. So we're very excited that with the work that has been done here under Park Manager Jerry Wooten for the last 3 years, to get that area cleaned up and have that open again for the public to be able to tour and understand how important that defensive work was for a facility such as the Johnsonville Depot.
All right.
So that will be at 11 a.m. And then at 1 p.m., we're going to be, Park Manager Wooten will be leading a hike from that upper redoubt area of the park. And that'll be going to different spots of the park that were significant to the Johnsonville Depot, as well as saw action on the day of the Battle of Johnsonville.
Wow. Well, it's a lot of activities and a lot of excitement going on, in just a span of a few days. And, and what interests me and I guess excites me is the fact that, this is here in our own backyard, but this is a significant historic event. The American history happened right here on the ground that we're standing. And it's an opportunity to come with a family-friendly event, free of charge, and interact and learn and be entertained and throughout the entire weekend, and it's all right here in our backyard, and that's exciting. I'm sure, like I said, it's been a huge undertaking, and I know that you probably there's so many people that are involved in putting this thing together. So we certainly appreciate all that are involved. Again, though, it starts, I guess, officially starts on school day. Or you said school day, which is on the
October 31st.
On the 31st, and then of course the Halloween event that evening with the storytelling and the fortune tellers and that sort of thing.
Yes, bonfires from 7 to 9 p.m. on October 31st.
And then over the weekend, that's where the reenactors here from all the military divisions and
right. And with the reenactors that we're having to attend this program, we're going to be posting some profiles on them on our Facebook page.
Great.
So if anyone should like or go to the Friends of Johnsonville State Park Facebook page, we're looking to be hosting some profiles of who's going to be attending our program, as well as some photos to kind of promote who's going to be here. And I think folks coming to the event are going to be very, very well pleased and have a very, very enjoyable event to be able to participate in.
Now, on the first and second, what is there a certain time that this starts or ends, or is it just kind of throughout the day?
The events generally be ongoing both days, from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. on Saturday, from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Sunday. Okay. Tentatively, we're looking to schedule artillery firings on the hour and infantry demonstrations on the half hour.
Gotcha.
Throughout the day. But all the other demonstrations will be ongoing throughout the day. Great.
All right. Well, we're excited about it. I know that at the Chamber we've been trying to help get the word out, because it's something that we certainly encourage the local folks to come and be a part of. I know there are a number of people that are coming from out of town and even out of state to be part of this, that are, historians or Civil War, buffs, who they certainly understand the significance of this. And so, for those of you that are watching that are local, don't say, well, it's just down the street. It's just and it's not. Don't take it for granted just because it's local. Enjoy that benefit that it's right here in our backyard, and come be a part of it. I know that I certainly intend to be here, and my family's coming. We've been counting on this for a good while, so I'm excited to be able to be a part of help getting the word out.
Thank you.
Bob, thank you for all you do. And another thing, this is the first time and I've been inside the museum here at the Welcome Center, and it's absolutely state of the art. And that's the first time I've ever stood this close to the wrong end of a cannon. But there's a lot to see here. So on any given day, there's a lot to see here. So all the more reason to come out on the big commemoration. So. Well, we had Bob Holliday with us today here on location at the Johnsonville State Historic Park and the Welcome Center, preparing for the big commemoration coming up on the 31st, 1st, and 2nd of November, the 150th anniversary of the battle at Johnsonville. And we look to see you there. Tune in next week on Inside Humphreys County.